Hello there, my fellow Holotable heroes, and welcome to another SWGOH video. So I'm back here with another Assault Battles. This time it's Ground War, so that's the one where you take your Jedi against Separatists. And now that I've got my Jedi Knight Luke finally relicked up, I actually found a team that can easily beat Challenge Tier 3. Any other team I've tried before just simply did not work because the speed on these Separatists is just so high. They just keep going and going and going and very quickly kill all your Jedi. But because of Jedi Knight's Luke leadership here, so the start of Jedi Luke's turn, all enemies speed is reduced, and thanks to this you're then able to run circles around these droids because you lower their speed all the way down to Luke's base speed, which is really slow. So this allows you kind of to win, but still it's not an autoplay thing. It's not that quite straightforward thing. I'm just gonna smash all of them in and go in. You still have to a little bit pay attention on what you're doing if you want to have consistent results. At least, you know, from my testing, this is kind of the team that I've chose there. Obviously Luke for his leadership, and he's got Mustang and stuff like that. Then General Skywalker for his big damage. Then Jedi Knight Revan helps you get around the taunts when you need to with his direct focus, as well as Savior is useful just in case, you know, one of your Jedi does get killed once. Revan will save them the first time. And I chose Shakti because on her basic she can dispel buffs as well as apply offense up on your allies. So, you know, this will increase then damage from Luke and Skywalker, as well as she can heal up Revan, because for my testing, for some reason, I just loved going after Revan whenever I had opportunities. Maybe because he's the weakest, I'm not exactly sure why. So Shakti just helps to, you know, keep topping up his protection and health whenever he gets low. So she's useful there, and she can hide him in stealth, you know, so he can't be targeted. So definitely like Shakti in this lineup. And of course Hermit Yoda, he's the key component to this team with his healing, but most importantly his Grandmaster's training buff that will increase all the stats on Jedi significantly. So they'll be hitting harder, they'll be more survivable and things like that. Anyway, enough of me talking. Let's go into the battle and let me show you how this one goes. Alright, here we go. Let them first waste all the turns. As you can see, they are very quick. They're running circles around you. So we really need Luke to take a turn. So Luke, as you can see, Luke's turn meter is very low, and that's why I like to use Shakti as well, because whenever one of your allies is hit, she'll be getting bonus turn meter. So she was able to get a turn now. And here what you want to do as the first turn is use Heroes Arise. And the first target you want to take out is B1 here. Because Heroes Arise, amongst other bonuses, will give Luke 100% turn meter. So there we go, he got a turn. And now that Luke's got a turn, everybody's speed has been reduced to Luke's base speed. And now you will be able to run circles around them, not the other way around like they started. Okay, so here we go. I'm just gonna start buffing my Jedi, starting with Luke. Just gun down B1 first here. Okay, the big hit here with Skywalker. There we go. Now Shakti here. She can this her ability here can heal, call to assist and heal. So there we go. We topped up Luke there. All right, let's call in gas here to assist. Okay, everybody's topped up. So just a mini heal for now. And here we can now swap turn meter. And then Shakti here can hide Revan in stealth because he's an attacker. Because, you know, like I said, in my testing, they like to go after him because probably he's the weakest, that's why. So I'll just finish off here the shield generator droid so he doesn't add the buff on B2. But even if you would, both Luke and Shakti on their basic, they dispel buff, so that would not be a problem. As tempting as it is to use Heroes Rise again here, I recommend not to, because you really want Heroes Rise to be your finishing blow to the last enemy in every wave, because this will ensure that your Luke will start the following wave with full turn meter, so he will straight away reduce speed from all the enemies. If that doesn't happen, the droids will have their high speed and, you know, they'll quickly burn through your Jedi. So you really need to make sure that you time the kill. And all Jedi except Revan can use this ability, so it's not that hard really to time it. So let me show you. Just going to use now kind of basic attacks to burn through this guy, because I want to have all my abilities ready for the next wave. So there's a basic attack here. You really want to get him in the yellow, I think, before you use that ability, because you know these guys have very high health, and you really want to make sure that Hero's Rise ability will finish them off. Alright, so there you go. I'm gonna use it now, and now Luke's got 100% turn meter for the next wave, which means he will immediately, as you can see, reduce their speed. If that wouldn't happen, and let's say, you know, I would just we would kill him off already with a gas before, and Jedi Luke would have low turn meter, these guys would burn through for at least a couple of Jedis before, you know, I would able to take a turn, because they're really fast. But now we can all stun them. Their speed is low, so even when they do take a turn, because of stuns, you know, they won't be able to do anything yet. So we really kind of have here a 2-turn advantage over them. Alright, anyway, I'm going to hide here Jedi Knight Revan again, just to make sure he's not targeted, and then apply Grandmaster's Training on gas here. Alright, time for Grandmaster's Training over here on Revan. There we go. And now finally, we are here in the end, so we can just go use Hero's Rise, finished off the last droid. And there you go, Luke's got a full turn meter again, going into wave 3, taking a turn, reduced everybody's speed, mass stun, and there we go. So as long as you time this transition between waves with Luke, you know, it's a pretty straightforward and consistent this team. But if you don't, you know, you might be in trouble. I tried auto-playing, it just didn't work. Try different teams, but this one seemed to work quite well. Alright, now here, the main targets here are really B1s here, because they can do some damage. Here we go, so let's just target them first. Here we go, come on. 1 hit, 2 hit, almost there. Almost in the yellow here. Alright, so now that we got him in the yellow, we'll just use Hero's Rise here with Herman Yoda, and that should finish him off. And again, giving Luke 100% turn meter, so he can get a turn straight away, reduce everybody's speed, and stun them. Okay, here we go. So let's just hide Revan there. Because again, if they do manage to kill Revan, he can't save himself when he's in ally slot, but he can save others. So in this case, if something does happen, the droids do, you know, get some, you know, big attacks on you, at least you make sure that Saber will trigger and save them. It's just something worth mentioning here. So another big hit here from Anakin. And this is where Revan now comes into play with his direct focus, so we can just get around any taunts that will pop up, as it just did now. There we go, another mass attack here on Grievous. And we'll just take him out before he even gets a turn. And there we go, so now just a case of cleaning up these guys. Alright, let's do another mass attack now. Man, these guys sure can take a beating. Alright, so we got one guy in the yellow. So I'll just direct focus now these guys so he doesn't go into stealth again. There we go. And that's it, guys. So finish him off there with Heroes Arise, making sure that Luke again will go into the next wave with full turn meter, immediately reducing speed, and then obviously applying that mass stun. And now we can just pick off these guys quickly one by one. Alright, let's get him in the yellow. There we go. Not quite enough. There we go. So got him in the yellow now, and we are safe now to use Heroes Arise and kill him. There we go. And again, Luke takes a turn, reducing speed, mass stun, and the biggest dangers again are B1s. I think they do the biggest damage here, so I'll just take care of them quickly. And the other guys don't pose that much threats here. Here we go. So the first one's down. Let's go for the other one now. Alright, so soldier's in the yellow, so just let him be there for the end. Let's kill off B2 here. And finally, again, heroes arise. Finish off the last enemy. And Luke goes into next wave again with full turn meter. As you can see, this really works well. Get mass stun. And let's just kill off these guys. There we go. There we go. Got him in the yellow here. And now let's finish off shield generator here. Okay, again, using Heroes Arise into the final wave with full turn meter. And, you know, it should be straightforward here. Again, stunning everybody. Their speed is reduced now, so we don't need to worry about them too much. Now Dooku himself, he will counter now if he's not dazed. So I'm just going to use basic here. Don't want him counter-attacking. Now the first target here I like to go is Asajj because she can dispel your buffs and everything. So I'll just go smash an AoE. And unfortunately no daze on Dooku, so he will be annoying. But we'll deal with him later. Let's actually use this ability now. So Shakti gets another turn and can hide Revan, because he's relatively squishy compared to other guys. There we go. And this being a final wave, we can now go all out, use Heroes Arise whenever we have it available, no problem whatsoever. And now Revan's in stealth. Dooku will not counterattack, obviously. So he can swap turn meter with somebody easily. Let's go after here Poggle now, because, you know, he can ability block. You can just leave him to the end. And there you go. And let's see all the lovely rewards we get for completing tier 3. Which, no surprise, they're exactly the same as tier 2. Alright guys, now that I completed this, let me show you the mods on my teams for those that are interested, just that you see what kind of mods I had on these guys, that you get an idea of, you know, what I was dealing with here. Alright, so I got Relic 7 here, Skywalker, and these are his mods. So he's really modded kind of for defense and protection, if you will. I didn't mod specifically for this event, these are just the mods I have on these guys. So there we go, this is protection and speed there, and his offense and armor. Next one up here I got Revan, I have him at Relic 4, and I just have him modded for speed, nothing else. That's what, you know, you really want to mod Revan for, so he's at 317. Then I've got Luke here, he's at Relic 6, I do not have resources to take him to Relic 7, so he's good enough for me for at Relic 6 for now, so he'll just stay there. I have him modded for critical damage. So these are his stats right there, and as well as speed through his secondaries. Maximum critical damage there, and his offense stats and armor. Alright, got a Relic 4 Shakti here. I just have her modded for some speed, that's all. She's at 301, which for Shakti is not that actually quick, because she's a fast character. Other stats for her don't really matter, I think, so much. And finally here we got a Relic 3 Hermit Yoda, again just modded for speed. That's all what matters really for him, so I have him at 312. All other stats, because he, you know, he's kind of hiding, don't matter so much anyway. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video showing you how I complete challenge tier 3 of the Ground War Assault battles. Now you can find this and my other videos on my SWGOH for Life tools. If you haven't seen it yet, go and check it out. There'll be a link in the description below. But until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.